I think personal and geared towards, your first years as an adult or in your kind of like adult life.
Right.
I'd say the biggest challenge I faced so far, because I know bigger ones are probably gonna come.
Right, right, right.
um, but I think the biggest one I've faced so far is juggling, maintaining, and exercising due diligence on your social life.
Right.
um, when you're past those structured phases of life, like high school, boarding school, college, where everyone is under a specific schedule, there is a little bit of similarity across everybody. It's so easy to float and have friends and have acquaintances, and it comes easy, and you're
Right.
not intentional about it. And you're also in a setting where you really don't have to filter through people
Right.
and okay who has the in your life and life and who does not. But when you're an adult, you meet so many people, you talk to so many people, you don't have the time to do that thorough due diligence, and that can lead to having a lot of people around you draining your energy, or that can lead to you being so overwhelmed that you cocoon back and you have absolutely no one around you. So striking
Right.
that balance has been honestly the biggest challenge, and the past year or so I've definitely taken a step back, filtered through the people that have access to my life,
Right.
and exercised my own due diligence. And I think one thing I learned, and it was really hard to come to terms with this, but you can love people, you can respect them, uh, but you really don't owe them keeping them around in your life if it just
That's true.
doesn't work for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you filter them away, you can just honor them and honor the time they've shared with you in the past or whatever by um, sharing a good word about them if their name comes up or if someone asks you about them or
Right.
whatnot. But you've got to do what works for you, and you should not feel guilty about that. So, I guess in a nutshell, just maintaining relationships, kind of like slimming them down to the ones that work both ways, obviously, because you want people to support you, but you also want to be supportive towards others. And funny enough, when I've done that, and this is not something that I've done over a day or two, it really takes time to um, go through all these contacts or people and think through it. But um, once I've done it over the course of several months, I realized that truly, truly, the friends that I love dearly, and I know for a fact they love me back dearly, and we've supported each other in ways unimaginable sometimes. They're really not based geographically in the same place as
Right.
myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're kind of scattered
100%.
all over the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
and and with that, you just need a little bit, a bit of an extra effort to make sure you're touching base with them and they're touching base with you
Right.
every now and then. But yeah, I think that has been the biggest challenge so far.
Awesome, awesome. No, I definitely I resonate with the part that, your closest friends and the ones that you really value and appreciate and also value and appreciate you too. They're just geographically spread out across the world. It's like the same situation with me, right? It's
Yeah,
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 and it's like you said, you just need to make that extra effort to make sure you're always touching base with them, seeing if they're all right, and likewise, hopefully they're reciprocating the same kind of response to you as well.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So the next